Good evening, everybody. Along with Ken Blankenship, I'm Eric Thacker. It is cold outside, but it is going to get hot, hot, hot on the hardwood here in Clinton, South Carolina, as the Big South Network, presented by State Farm, brings you Big South basketball action. The homeschool Presbyterian College entertains the Eagles of Winthrop, a team that has had a couple of big wins here, KB.
Yeah, absolutely. You're looking at a very dangerous Winthrop team with a guy named Keon Moore who's really scoring in bunches, especially within the conference. So he'll have to be contained tonight. Matter of fact, two small Keons. You got to watch. They shoot a lot of deep balls, but there was another name that I really wanted to mention. I mentioned to you this right before we went on the air. But watch the youngster, the 6'8" Xavier Cooks. You can tell him by his shaggy haircut, and he's just kind of chilling around the court. But I'm going to tell you, I can already tell. I've never seen this kid play, but reading up on him just a little bit and watching him in warm-ups, I'm going to tell you, keep your eye on this kid tonight because he might, before it's all said and done, become special.
Share some of those numbers with our audience, if you would.
Well, Winthrop has won the last two meetings with PC. All right, they swept the series last year. Keon Moore is leading the league in scoring at 28.5 in the conference, okay, 28.5 points in the game. The Eagles are averaging 10.5 steals per game in league contests to lead the conference. PC, on the other hand, is looking to win their first back-to-back games within conference since the 11-12 season. Of course, Downing ranks fourth in the league with 21 points a game, and the Blue Hose are second in the league with a 51% field goal percentage in Big South contests. Credit a lot of that to the big man, of course, as he can score really well on the block. And also Jordan Downing for shooting the ball, but the return of Deshaun Murray is the big story in this PC program. Can he get help down the low block tonight? Okay, and also can PC step up and make jump shots? Now you got to do all the other basics. You got to play real good defense against a very athletic Winthrop squad, and you got to close out. You got to limit them to one chance per opportunity. Can't give up second chance. You can't be sloppy. Can't turn the ball over. All these things go without saying, but I really do need to mention them because if you don't do any of those against a very good team, a well-coached team, you're in trouble tonight.
Yeah, Pat Kelsey is a young coach that we like a lot.
Absolutely.
Comes from Ohio and is really has already emerged as one of the better young coaches in the conference, leading the Winthrop Eagles. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups for the visiting Winthrop Eagles with a record of 6-7 and 1-1 in conference play. They will start with a four-guard lineup, but there is some length to their guards. Let's begin with number 5, the sophomore from Mansfield, Ohio, Keon Johnson at 5'7". He is joined by number 10, Keon Moore from Windsor, North Carolina. The redshirt senior stands at 6'5". Andre Smith, the senior guard at 5'10" from Tampa, Florida. And number 12, another freshman guard, Xavier Cooks from Australia down under. And a freshman forward, Joseph Lopez, the 6'6", 225-pounder from Miami, Florida.
Cooks just impresses me as a kid who probably everything in this game comes easy to him, even at a young age. I really do. I believe he's going to have a real nice feel. He's going to be a guy who can really play all around the court. And I might be wrong on this, Eric, and I told you I've never really seen this kid play because this is the first year he's been in collegiate basketball. But I just believe I can see a feel when I see it, and I would keep a keen eye on Cooks tonight, see what he does.
Let's go ahead and take a 60-second timeout, if we will. And when we come back, Zach will introduce you to the home team, the Presbyterian College Blue Hose, looking to capture a win here at home after that great win in Lynchburg against Liberty.
Hello, beautiful. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hi, Anthony. How much did my discount double check save me?
About $150.
Done.
I don't have State Farm, but insurance, find me money.
I got you $1. Oh, you almost had it. You're gonna be quicker than that.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. There to help you with unexpected savings. That's getting to a better state.
See your local State Farm agent to help you with unexpected savings.
Brock, don't have a meltdown. Look, I know your patty melt is missing, but this bacon Velveeta patty meltdown is mine. I'd be upset too. Definitely not in the TV. You check the bookcase? Oh, my bad. It was under the napkins. Don't have a meltdown. Have a bacon Velveeta patty meltdown.
The Bacon Velveeta Patty Meltdown with grilled onions and applewood smoked bacon at Hardee's.
Well, Marcus Terry already introduced. The rest of the lineup was Zach.
Number 4, Austin Anderson. A senior center from Vestavia Hills, Alabama. Number 15, Will Truss. The redshirt senior guard from Huntersville, North Carolina. Number 21, Jordan Downing. The Cowboys are coached by Ed Bradley. Assistant coaches are Peter Miller, John Reynolds, and Steve.
All right, there's the starters. Ken Blankenship, Deshaun Murray brought everything, and the rest of the team fed off of it against Liberty. Defensively, offensively, they got it done in Lynchburg.
He's a beast, man. I'm just telling you. I don't know if he just got a nickname, but I'm telling you, he plays beastly basketball. He plays a lot bigger than a 6'5" kid. Now, he had his hands full tonight, and that's why I say he needs help down there from everybody. You know, and actually the guards got to get involved for PC tonight, too. Jordan Downing will be big on both ends of the floor, but he's started to rebound the ball well on the defensive end late in his career. We'll see if he continues to do that tonight. But also, Marcus Terry, those athletic guards. And we often mention Austin Anderson as a very good rebounding point guard. He'll have to do some of that tonight too. But I really believe you got to get out on shooters. You've got to contain the score more off the dribble. And they all shoot it well. And I'm going to tell you, you better watch this Swiss Army knife, number 12, Xavier Cooks. I can just tell he moves too well and too easy. I believe, and I just saw him in one. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe it's fool's gold, but I think you got an interesting matchup here tonight. I think he and Murray are going to go at it. Deshaun Murray won the tip against Liberty. And PC wins. He has got a vertical. 40-41 right there. Not his total best effort, but plenty enough to get it done. Presbyterian College in the home whites. Downing so dangerous from the outside, but his assists beginning to climb. The big man from Alabama down there, and he actually told Austin, shoot that, when he gave it back to him. Murray taking Cooks with the right hand, and right away, Deshaun Murray, the freshman, makes his presence known. I don't false advertise, Eric. No, you do not, sir. You know this game as well as any announcer I've ever worked with. And thank you very much. That wasn't the point I was trying to get across. I know. But the point is that this Murray kid is a beast. Good contest on that. Yep, and Smith will take that jumper, and that is a nice offensive rebound by Lopez. But there's the defensive prowess of PC. Terry will drive the lane, and he'll get hacked, but couldn't finish on that left side. And for PC Nation, if Marcus Terry gets out early, somebody on campus is doing something right. Everybody's living right, because Marcus is a notoriously slow starter. And it's really good to see him get out in transition. But one of the reasons for that is because PC, up until 2 games ago, has not gotten out and stretched their legs, Eric. And now they're starting to, and it's going to help their win percentage. You can mark it down right here. No question. 65% free throw shooter, and the front end up and in for Presbyterian and Terry. Should be at least 10 to 15 percentage points better. Stroke is too good from there. Balance is excellent. Rotation is very good. Just a matter of playing time. Ooh, a 1-1-2-1 full court trap. Something we haven't seen much. And now PC will go back into their zone. Smith took that long three and was short. Go ahead. I was going to say, one reason you do that is to deter Winthrop from getting into their offense. Steal Murray. They trapped him on the baseline. They collapsed 3 on him. Murray with the steal. Downing drives the lane. The soft floater up and in. And PC looking good early here at home. I tell you what, if this PC team gets any kind of consistent play, look at what they're capable of. You get that for closer to 40 minutes a night, and you're looking at some trouble now. I'm going to tell you, can be a very good team.
Looking for the skip, it wasn't there. Johnson, that's off the left iron, spins out, and Murray with a defensive board. Austin Anderson was baptized his freshman year as the point, and he's performed well. Truss wasn't looking in for the lob.
I thought Truss should have tracked that down. It's a good idea by Murray. Could have been good execution, but like you said, Truss wasn't really looking to go get that. I think he might have put his head down maybe. I don't know, Eric, right when didn't think Murray was going to let it go so quickly maybe.
I like seeing this zone extend out, Ken Blankenship.
The zone looked good last game in this building, and it's looking good early tonight. As long as you can contest shots. You got quick triggers out here with these Keon kids and Smith also. There's the scorer there.
And
this kid is
a
big-time player now. He's averaging 28 a game, over 28 a game in this league, and this is a pretty darn good league, Eric. It really is.
Yeah,
so you know that kid can really play.
The Windsor, North Carolina native, Jordan Downing wants to answer. It's off the rim, no good. Lopez will give it up to Johnson, the outlet, and then hitting the baseline, or the sideline rather, is Keon Moore out of bounds. Each team with an early turnover.
Boy, there's some really good matchups out here tonight. Murray and Moore, what a matchup that is. Or actually Moore is guarding Downing, but Murray and hold on. Henry, Cooks.
There's a nice feed into Truss. That shot, from the corner.
Yep.
Will Truss from 8 feet from the corner to 10 feet.
Maybe closer to 11 or 12 feet, kind of fading away too, Eric. And you don't want a steady diet of that, but he wants to show you that he's got that in his bag. If he can hit that with any kind of consistency, beastly to stop.
Moore, that's off of the back of the rim. Terry with the board, and he'll push it in the front court for PC. Downing, stop, pop, long.
It's not a bad shot for him. He's just not in rhythm yet.
Well, that's good dribble penetration by Smith there, and a nice bucket for Andre.
Moore with a little bit of a crack in the defense. Quick delivery.
Keon Moore.
And then Andre Smith with a nice pull-up in the lane.
8-5 at the foul line. With Cooks on his hip is Murray. That's a mismatch.
Good luck stopping
Look at that.
one. See?
That's what you do. The pump fake got him in the air.
I'm going to tell you, man, this guy's going to make a lot of money in Europe. But if he gets a break here or there, even though, now listen.
He's a freshman.
But
he's got a chance.
I know, but it sounds like an absurd statement because of his size. And it would be very difficult for him to make a living in the NBA trying to play around the hole because it's a different world than it is right here. But the point is that, now this is a different day and time than when Charles Barkley grew up, but he is a poor man's Charles Barkley. He really is. He plays the game just like he does. He's not real large in his posterior, if you will, but he's got, he's strong there. He's a base player, Eric. He just explodes on people.
Well, one Achilles heel for Murray is his performance from the charity stripe. He went 4 of 5 in the first half. Liberty went 0 for 4 the second half, and now missed his front end. He's shooting at 30 or 48% from the line.
Listen, Eric, he should be between 75 and 85%. He's got excellent balance, stroke, and all that. He's just bailing out of there a little bit. He's not staying with the shot, and he's maybe not shooting enough per day.
Nice
He's
little crossover.
He's got a beautiful stroke, nice find. Keon Moore.
Good passing. Davenport who checks in. Oh, nice anticipation of the pass.
By Murray.
And he got it, and here comes Bell who came in. Nice pass down to Drew off of Drew's leg. I like the speed.
Yes, and it was a good look, and the delivery was nice. You've got to squeeze that thing and put it up. You got to look that ball into your hands. Now, we're in hindsight, but still, that play's got to be made. Good pass to Bell, not good hands on the catch.
Turnovers, 3 for Winthrop, 2 for PC. Media timeout on the floor. PC leads by 4 here in Clinton.
I'm Chip Cooper, and this is Burke Fields. The savings are just a short drive away at Cooper Motor Company in Clinton.
Chrysler and Dodge make the #1 minivan in the country. You can save up to $7,500 on a new one at Cooper Motor Company.
And have you seen the all-new 2013 Dodge Dart with an impressive 40 miles per gallon and more features than we can cover?
That's why, come take a test drive and get a chance to win $5,000 cash.
That's $5,000. Click, call, or step inside. If you can't trade with Cooper, you just can't trade.
What's special about Fats to me is the fact that we have so much passion we just take a lot of pride in what we do and deliver to our guests every single day. When it comes to our buildings, when it comes to our food, our ingredients, we have competitive pricing. We offer value. We bring it every day. Why would I go to the competition and play in the minor leagues when I can play in the big leagues at bats?
We welcome you back to the Templeton Center, the home of the Blue Hose of Presbyterian College, as we come to you via the Big South Network presented by State Farm. Along with Ken Blankenship, I'm Eric Thacker, hoping you're having a great early new year for you and yours. Presbyterian College looking to go back-to-back victories since 2012 in the Big South. As we take a look at some of the early numbers, Presbyterian College shooting at 60% and Winthrop at 40%. What else do we have here?
Impressive showing early by Presbyterian, out to a 9-5 start. Just gotta, if you're PC, you're looking for consistency. That's what we're looking for, and it's exciting to get Murray here, and he's helping big time. Everybody's playing a lot better. Ed Drew has checked into the game. But you got to continue to play clean. You know what I'm saying? Low turnover ratio and play real good defense, limit the second chances.
Doobie Okeke.
Yep.
From Georgia, Jonesboro, Georgia, in the ball game. He's matched up with Ed Drew. That's going to be a battle. The skip was almost stolen by Jordan Downing, but he did. His defense improving last week did cause a travel there.
Yeah, 42 into the game. Joshua Davenport on the walk. He's out of Cincinnati, 6'5", 200.
Devon Bell from Charlotte, the freshman at 5'10". The high post pick back to Murray. Oh, they forgot about him.
Gosh.
No call?
Well, I don't know. That's okay. I'm with that. But did you see the explosion to the rim and the stretch out? Late contest. Moore makes them pay. That's something that it's a huge key in this game, Eric. Really remiss not mentioning that. PC's got to get out on shooters. Got to do a good job. So far they have up until that point. Nice give back. There you go.
Yeah.
There's the finish.
He wanted, at first, he wanted to throw it down, but then he knew that he wasn't able to.
I thought he was on that last one. Before that, when he stretched out. I mean, look at the explosion. You kidding me? He can do that, but he also can pull up short with a nice little inside the lane mid-range jump shot. That was the European hop.
Yeah, and I'm not a fan of it.
Ooh.
Push this on. Either on Terry.
Yeah, it is. Marcus Terry would have pushed out. It's a good call.
Yeah, that one was.
He was beat off the dribble.
If we can go back and take a look at that Murray, the drive before his last shot, it may have been all ball that pushed him down. If we have that, we would like to take a look at that.
Let me alert the truck.
At our next dead ball.
Can I alert the truck right now? Listen, anytime Murray has the ball and he makes a definitive move to the bucket, please record it.
Yeah.
Please. I'm telling you, if you love this game, you'll thank yourself or you'll thank me later. Oh, my gosh.
11-8. The lead is 3. Johnson, far side Henry. Moore open, short. KK tried to save it, out of bounds to PC as Big Will Truss returns. So that's a battle, 15 for PC and 0 for the Eagles.
I thought somebody might have knocked it out of the hand of OKK, but I guess maybe it slipped right off his fingertips. Bell in the game for speed. Doesn't have the cleanest handle, but his speed makes up for any unsureness there. Pick and roll with Downey and Murray. I love that. Wow.
What?
Jeez.
What?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
That was a weak travel.
Well, maybe
that was a week.
Maybe what you're looking at is it's been a while since he's seen a player explode like this. That was not a walk.
No,
not in my
wasn't.
humble opinion.
No. And we'll take a look at that. We'll call that one up. How's that?
That's a kid with a devastating first step.
That was all set up by passing there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Great ball movement. Causes easy looks at the bucket, and good teams knock them down.
And Keon with 3 3-pointers. We're tied at 11. That was just all set up by good half-court passing by the Eagles. Downing. Will Truss.
That's good patience by Will. Great block.
Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Please tell me you recorded that.
They did. Trust me, they did.
Please tell me you had that.
They did.
I have got to see that 38 more times before I can even make it to sleep tonight.
Deep, and Murray with the
To
rebound.
say the kid is electric is an understatement.
Will Adams in the ball game.
Oh my goodness, Eric. Stop the train. Jesse James is sitting outside with a gun and he's wearing number 3. Oh, and Downing trying to get into the act.
And he will.
My goodness, where did they get this specimen?
A little long on his last 2 attempts, Jordan Downing.
Gracious.
Johnson on top will split the guards.
Great
He
play
got a
by
wall.
Will. Wow,
And then
did you see KK attack the rim?
Yeah. Wow. Boy, we're in for something special here early.
I tried to tell him on the radio today on ESPN Upstate earlier. Excuse me for the shameless plug.
You need to. That's all right.
I tried to tell him earlier today, come out and see some big-time athletes tonight in the Templeton Center. They wouldn't listen. Yeah, they did, didn't they?
Yeah, they
did listen. We
Big
got a nice
crowd on
crowd
that.
here tonight.
Now, what you're seeing is behind the benches. It's what's behind us, and that was a good block by Keon Moore.
That's right, and then you saw the overcompensation by Will Adams. But that's okay. I want Will Adams to play through this. I believe in Will's game. I think he's got a nice game. Just needs time on the court.
I told you it was hot on the floor here at the Templeton Center. Both teams are offering everything to us early. We're tied at 13.
There's an amazing place where family vacation memories are made and shared over and over again, where new experiences never disappoint, and where the only thing better than visiting is coming back again. Book your family vacation at visitmyrtlebeach.com and discover amazing values on area accommodations and family-friendly attractions. There's never been a better time to visit Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where family time has never been so much fun.
And it's game on, 4th and 18. Friends rushing the party in under an hour. Supermom's headed for the snack aisle. Ooh, this one's a scramble. It's all come down to this. Look at that air. She's got it. And there's that signature double pour. Crisp chips, crunchy pretzels. This crowd's gone crazy.
We did it, honey. Best party ever.
Yeah, we did it.
Let's go for the glory.
Hey fans, what's better than cheering on your Blue Hose to victory? Perhaps a trip to the beach? Well, now you can have both. The 2015 VisitMyrtleBeach.com Big South Basketball Championships will be played in beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. That's March 3rd through the 8th. Contact your school's ticket office or visit BigSouthSports.com for more information. We'll see you, Mr. Thacker, at the beach.
Okay, let's take a look at Deshaun Murray and what made Ken Blankenship go nuts.
Oh my gosh, electric. Watch this. Bad angle from where we were. From the angle we saw it, it was electric. And I think the crowd in here would agree. Hey, he just came out of nowhere. I'm going to keep in mind, this is not a 6'8 kid or a 6'11 kid, but the explosion that this kid plays with on both ends is really quite remarkable. See how well PC gets out on shooters here while also containing.
They live and die by that, Ken Blankenship.
Yeah, they do. They can beat you in a number of ways, but they certainly will shoot a lot of threes tonight. Yeah, it comes off of dribble and pass penetration, gap penetration, you know.
Nice speed into Truss.
Good
Truss.
See the patience.
There
See
you
the
go.
patience. That's why he's one of the best on the low block in the country. He really is, because he's very patient with the rock. Doesn't rush things. He learned that very well. Progressed throughout his career, and now he's the best at it.
Johnson and Smith.
Will Truss.
Yep. Oh, there's the walk. That one spun out.
Dodged the bullet there. Smith, a very good three-point shooter, especially with a wide-open look like that.
Austin Anderson picking up his dribble, needs help. We'll get it in Jaron Withers. 16-15 as Ed Drew set to check in for PC. Terry
I would think maybe without getting out of the context of your offense, Withers, nice shot.
Go ahead, Ken.
A little bit of a slingshot, but I like the matchup with Terry being guarded by either Johnson or Smith. I think he can easily post if he takes good care of the ball. Look how quick Johnson is off the dribble.
And Murray being able to cut that lane off.
Absolutely.
The skip,
Derrick
and
Henry.
then they work it around.
Great job by Withers getting out there. Didn't even leave Henry.
Oh, my.
Yep. Just see the problem was Withers got out so far and he didn't slouch back after the first look. After the ball was rotated back, you've got to get back a little bit. You can't stay out on a shooter if the ball's opposite. Might have got away with a walk there.
That
Slid
time,
the
yes.
foot a little bit. 10 on the shot, Eric.
Yep. I was just getting ready to say that.
Could have got a better one.
Yep, a little deep on that one. Johnson in transition, and that is a blocking foul on Austin Anderson.
Wow, exciting play. Maybe a good call. Could have been a no call if
let's
really
take a
letting
look at
them
it.
play, if we could see that again.
If we have a chance to look at that again, Austin Anderson trying to establish himself defensively in the lane.
And then Big Will comes out of nowhere to just engulf the thing. I don't know if we got that one again, maybe not.
Johnson, an 84% free throw shooter in the front end, good. So Arroyo Felix.
First look with the skin tight.
Yep.
Got the head shaved.
Got a little dew going
I like
on.
it. I like it. It's very metro. Very metro. And this is a kid with really good upside. I'm going to tell you, man, when you see these kids out here like a Murray, like a Ruben Arroyo Felix, like an Ed Drew, of course Downing, of course Terry, some really good athletes. They're doing really good things in this program here at PC. Both programs are to be commended. PC much better than their record. It just speaks to the fact of injury really kills programs,
Reggie Dillard out for the year.
Exactly. Oh, nice give back. Thought Austin might have had something, but good recover by Winthrop. More.
Good speed defensively, Henry on Downing, but Downing has the length advantage.
Absolutely.
So we'll look at that.
Could have took a better one.
Yep. Arroyo Felix had it, but then lost it to the Australian native.
Got to have the rebound. Good call.
Yep.
Good possession. And a few times you'll see the ball hit the floor in a game like this because both teams get after the ball on the boards pretty well.
Here's another guy that can attack you off the dribble.
Absolutely.
But he usually does it in the second half.
Yep.
We want to see him attack more.
Nice shake.
Nice stroke
and
for the
delivery.
tie.
Beautiful cross shake. That's what I'm going to call that one by Jordan Downing, and then to rise up and deliver. Somebody dodged a bullet maybe.
Whoa, look at the elevation on that one.
By Okeke. It's a big man going up in there. It's a nice delivery in any league, Eric.
Yes, it is.
Very nice, very assertive, right to the bucket, the one-hand delivery. Jordan feeling it a little more now, I think. Terry.
Drew. May have got away with a travel.
Be patient. Don't force it.
Little short on that. Arroyo Felix had it and lost it right to Andre Smith.
Jordan may be making it harder than it needs to be. Great block by Arroyo. We're seeing some electric plays on the part of PC tonight. Excuse me.
Media timeout on the floor. It's a 2-point contest, and both schools still playing well here in the first half.
Passion. Pride.
Intensity.
Leadership.
Teamwork.
Memories.
6 days.
11 schools. 20 games. 22 teams.
One goal.
Advance to the dance.
Visit MyrtleBeach.com. Big South Basketball Champions.
We'll see you in Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach Madness.
Buy your tickets today.
Go big.
Or go home.
Let your inner desire direct you to a delectable $1 deal of outright unequivocal delight. Because any size icy cold Coca-Cola, soft drink, or sweet tea is just $1. The simple joy of pursuing happiness.
Presbyterian College, let's take a look at the numbers, them in Winthrop.
All right, Keon Johnson for Winthrop has not scored. Keon Moore, however, who's averaging over 28 a game in the conference, already has 9. Eric, you're getting a nice look at him. We got 7:30 left to go in the half, and he's already got 9 buckets. He's on pace. He's actually on pace to have close to 40 tonight. I don't think he quite will, but you can tell he can really score the basketball. Andre Smith with 2 points. KK with 2 points. And actually, you know what? I'm looking at the wrong sheet. I beg your pardon. I was looking at the last break. Let's check that again. Johnson with 2. Moore with 9. KK with 4 now. And Derrick Henry with 3 for 22 for Winthrop and for PC. You see Marcus Terry with 2. Sean Murray with an electrifying 7. Will Truss with 4. Jordan Downing with 5. And Jerron Withers with 2 for 20 total for PC. 22-20, 7:31 left to go first half.
Joshua Davenport, the Ohio native, to inbound for Winthrop with a 2-point lead. Cooks on the high post pick for Smith. Seven seconds on the shot clock, Ken. From way downtown.
Very deep.
That is good half-court defense.
Yeah, it really was. Took a long, deep one. Yes, nice. That's well done. That shot, look at Murray. Look at Murray. Murray keeps the possession alive. Drake knows for the ball. Take care of it. Play clean.
And good patience.
Absolutely. With new shot clock. No need to rush. No need to rush. You don't have something nice to look at. It's a good idea, but OKK was having none of it.
That's it.
Got to go in there a little stronger than that. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, just mistimed it.
Holy. Talk about a man.
Cook on Murray. Good feed.
Oh,
and there is it again.
Look at Murray. You tell me you knew he was down there. I didn't know he was down there.
He went from the foul line down and anticipated.
The back door and rose up. I'm here.
Tied at 22.
I'll take that bucket. Tell you what, boy, he's as an exciting a 6'5" player as I've ever seen. It's no question.
And the shot clock down to single digits again.
A good trip defensively. Got to get a contest here. Real funky delivery, but it was not a walk. It was really different.
That's why it's not.
By design, yeah, I know.
Yeah. Will can hit that shot. Take it, Will.
Murray on the low block. Good luck guarding that. That's sure good defense.
But Will Truss says, you did it for me. I'm going to do it for you.
That's one of our keys to early keys to the game. Can Truss help Murray around the bucket without getting in foul trouble? You know he's going to do his thing. You just got to stay out of foul trouble. So far, so good. This is to his liking, and credit Coach Nybert and that coaching staff for coming out and playing this zone. That helps, or it should help, Truss to stay out of foul problems, and it has tonight. Good D by Terry. Somebody got to rotate. Very deep delivery by Smith, and he really can. What a weapon that is. To know that that kid can rise up and can hit that at at a high rate from so deep. What a luxury. That's why Winthrop is who they are.
And now with that three-pointer leading by 1. Turnover, Terry. And Keon Moore thumping his chest saying, I caused that turnover.
Wholesale changes to say the least here, Eric. I'll let you go over those, yeah.
Well, Bell is in. Winthrop returns Joseph Lopez. Also, Jared Scott from Lumberton, North Carolina, the freshman, or sophomore rather,
Derek
in for
Henry.
the Winthrop Eagles, and Henry.
Scott, yeah, you said Scott.
Yep.
Henry, Moore. There we go. Yep, and you mentioned Lopez. Deep delivery by Moore.
That was a good contest.
Sure was.
And nice
Great
block
rebound.
out by
Yes,
Will
sir.
Truss.
Yes, sir. Man rebound. Got to have a lot of those tonight. Nice delivery, dump down. Forget that.
Look at the patience.
Forget it. You can forget about it. I had to.
One time.
Yeah, no, I won't do it again, but you know what I'm saying.
1
Seriously.
point lead for Presbyterian.
A
Deshaun
great defense
Murray.
by Bell. See what Bell gives you. Look at his speed. Good job by Murray. Stay in the play. See him
And then
stay in the
going
play,
on the
Eric?
switch on
Absolutely.
Lopez. Yeah. Johnson goes under. Can't. Nice outlet, Bell. 3-on-2. Terry.
Out of control.
And I think that was a good call.
Yep, sometimes you got to learn to pull the ball out. You want to be aggressive. It's a fine line. It's hard to do. Easier to sit over here and talk about than to do. But you got to know when to pick your spots. But I really like what PC's doing on the defensive end. Boy, these guys are helping each other out. Murray sealing, allowing Truss to go and grab that ball.
It's a 1 point lead, Presbyterian.
Jonas is 11 years old, goes to Lawrence.
Passion. Pride.
Intensity.
Leadership.
Teamwork.
Memories.
6 days.
11 schools. 20 games. 22 teams.
One goal.
Advance to the dance.
Visit MyrtleBeach.com. Big South Basketball Champion.
We'll see you in Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach Madness.
Buy your tickets today. Go big or go home.
And it's game on, 4th and 18. Friends rushing the party in under an hour. Supermom's headed for the snack aisle. Ooh, this one's a scramble. It's all come down to this. Look at that air. She's got it. And there's that signature double pour. Crisp chips, crunchy pretzels. This crowd's gone crazy.
We did it, honey. Best party ever.
Yeah, we did it.
Let's go for the glory.
26 to 25, 3:41 left here in the first half. Have a young man that's putting on the floor.
Oh my
As you take a
gosh.
look at it, you should have seen his first one. He actually pulled it and hit it like a driver,
Gosh, and boy,
it took off.
It almost-
I've never seen
almost
somebody
killed
with a
cheerleader.
putter.
Almost took a cheerleader out. I'm talking about it, 111 miles per hour. That was a rocket. That kid just hauled up. He hit it square, too.
And
that
I
was
mean,
a beautiful drive.
It was a drive with a putter.
That was 211 if I'm sitting here.
Most drivers are angled anywhere from 8 to 13 degrees. A putter is straight up and down, and he had that actually rising.
It was like a 2-iron.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
Was a great 2-iron. 270-yard 2-iron. Wow.
20,
man.
26 to 25.
Winthrop right at 41% from the field, Eric, and PC at 45. I'll tell you about some other numbers here in a minute.
What are they behind the arc, Ken?
Winthrop,
yes,
behind the arc is 5 for 14. Not too bad. Good D on the block. It's good patience by the Winthrop. Good D by Truss.
Wow.
They didn't miss that. Good
Murray
no
on the
call, too.
backside,
Good
and
no
then
call by
Will
the
Truss
ref.
on the front end.
Yep. Transition offense. Slow it down, get into your regular half-court sets. So if Bell can take real good care of the ball against a lightning-quick player. Bell with excellent speed himself. It's a good little matchup here. 5 and 5 going at it.
8 seconds, shot clock.
Good luck guarding this.
There's a lane open for Murray.
Oh, great D. Great D on that one.
And then the shot clock expires.
Yep.
That was good D on
That was
Murray.
very good D. Lopez with excellent D on Murray. I'll tell you what, one of these times you're going to see Murray go hard right like that and then cross him, and it's going to possibly embarrassing. I mean, it's enough that he rises up, but wait till he starts shifting directions because he's cut off.
And there's a cutoff of that baseline. Look how they whip it around. Johnson, a nice spin move there, but
So
then
it
he's
looks good.
trapped. and then tied up by Jordan
sir.
Downing, and it'll go to the Eagles on
That's
the
all right.
alternating
That
possession.
Next possession goes back to PC. So that is a good play, even though they're going to get it back. Shot clock will not change. It'll stay at 13 here.
This scoring output is in favor of Presbyterian College. Why is that true, Ken Blankenship?
Well, it's
because
I would
there's
say
certain
that-
numbers with
Yeah.
Winthrop that ensures them victories.
Yeah, exactly. Because when Winthrop scores 70 or better in the Pat Kelsey era, I believe I'm getting this right. They're
Yeah.
like, what are they, 26-7 or something like that? And when they score less than 60, they're like 4 and whatever. I mean, abysmal. So you can D them up tonight, and you're on a great pace here. You're right. You're all over it. Because if you can hold them under 30 at halftime, you got a chance to do that in the second half. You got a real chance to win. So that is very key. And one of the way you can tell that is Winthrop, because they do such a good job of passing the ball and shooting those threes, getting those nice open looks. That creates that high scoring margin,
Boy, a battle between Truss and OKK on the blocks.
Good hustle, Will Truss. They'll save the possession. Rotation. Penetration by Bell. Missed a shot. Murray there again.
Almost
That's
able to give it back to a teammate.
Great effort.
What a first half.
Absolutely.
This team, not one man doesn't make a team. Ken Blankenship, good
Great
contest,
defense.
but then the late whistle.
Okay,
PC foul,
good.
5, Devon Bell.
I like pretty darn good defense. I don't know if the truck got that one or not. It did. Play that back, guys. I'd like to see the great contest by Bell. I guess the ref is saying that he got him on the wrist.
Or the arm afterwards,
Yeah,
maybe?
but technically, if you hit his hand, that's supposed to be part of the ball. Smith knocks down the first one, a beautiful stroke at the line, but looked like great defense by Devon Bell.
Smith.
Thought it was a block shot, actually.
To give his team the lead. And does. 70 seconds remaining in the first half. 30 seconds on the shot clock for Presbyterian.
1 minute remaining.
Can't do that with
not a good angle.
OKK.
Yep, Bell.
Saying almost got me.
Yeah, the ball almost came in.
Yeah.
You gotta pass that ball down to the wing. That's just too tough a pass without a good angle. Quick shot by Moore, a little too quick.
And an uncontested tip by OKK.
Got to get a body on OKK before he explodes to the rim. Tips or whatever.
Offensive rebounds. PC one better than Winthrop, 5-4, and now Greg Nybert wants to take a timeout before halftime. 35 seconds left, first half, and 27 seconds left on the game clock. Or on the shot clock, rather. So what Greg Nybert's probably saying is, hey, let's look for Will, depending on what the lineup looks like after this timeout with Will Truss and Deshaun Murray. And then Jordan Downing, too.
Yeah, you want to play inside-out basketball when you've got kids who can score around the bucket, and PC certainly does. In Truss and Murray, and Downing can score from anywhere. He scores better on the perimeter, but those two guys down on the block, and Arroyo, when he's in there, you've got to play like that because that's your percentages, not only of making more shots, but also getting to the line. And so you're doing double dip there, creating points for your team and also getting the other team in a bit of a precarious situation foul-wise.
Murray almost got a
Jordan
travel.
Downing should have rose up on that. He's got a decided advantage. Jordan's got to recognize that. There you go. A little deep, but a little bit deep.
Winthrop.
Nothing's too deep for him, but.
They're going to launch it, Ken Blankenship. And at the half, a 3-point lead for Winthrop, 29-26. Despite Presbyterian going in trailing by 3, they played an excellent first half.
Yeah, they really did. And one thing I just noticed that last time PC had the ball, I believe Jordan Downing's got to recognize that I've got the best advantage here, especially this late in the shot clock. That was an opportunity for him to go ahead and rise up on a smaller player, and that was the best look they were going to get. They had to settle for a long one. And although he's very capable at that range, just wasn't really on balance when he rose up to shoot. And when you do that from, where was he, 23, 24 feet, it's hard to make even with his stroke. So not a real good trip there. Nonetheless, good first half for both squads.
Well, Ken Blankenship, good call in the first half. He'll rejoin me as we will return about the 4-minute mark. That's about 10.5 minutes from now. Intermission, 29-26, Winthrop here on the Big South Network, presented by State Farm.
How did I win that new account? I started by making myself at home while I checked in with the office. And after grabbing breakfast, I got some last-minute advice from my boss. It made all the difference.
Great endings begin here. That's why at Choice Hotels, we give you free internet, free breakfast, and right now when you take 2 separate trips, you earn 1 night free. Book now at choicehotels.com.
Don't put miles on your vehicle driving to games. Triangle Rent-A-Car offers unlimited mileage for trips in or out of state. So visit your nearest Triangle Rent-A-Car location and check out the new 2014 fleet of vehicles. Everything from compacts and convertibles to SUVs and moving trucks. Ask for the Triangle Rent-A-Car Fan Van to get 7, 12, or 15 fans to a game in style. Or ask about our fleet of luxury vehicles featuring leather, navigation, and video systems. Visit TriangleRentACar.com today.
Hi, I'm Jeff Gordon. And this is Test Drive 2.
No way this is happening. This can't not be happening.
I'm going to be playing the cab driver.
What is he talking about? What did he just say?
No, get out of the cab. We can put the windows down. No, sir. Please.
I can't go back, man.
Sir!
Hello, beautiful. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hi, Anthony. How much does my discount double check save me?
About $150.
Done.
I don't have State Farm, but insurance, find me money.
I got you $1. Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. There to help you with unexpected savings. That's getting to a better state.
See your local State Farm agent to help you with unexpected savings.
We welcome you to the State Farm halftime reports. As we take a look at the first half stats, Ken Blankenship, what are the numbers there?
All right, let's talk about Winthrop first, Eric. Keon Johnson in 11 minutes was 0 for 2 from the field. One of those was a three-pointer. He went to the line and made 2. He had 3 rebounds, all on the defensive end, 1 personal foul, 2 points and 2 assists, 1 turnover for Keon Johnson. Keon Moore, on the other hand, their stud, who really scores the ball and is just excellent all-around basketball player. 3 of 8 from the field. He did have 3 threes, so all buckets he had were from outside the arc. He had 1 rebound on the defensive end, no fouls, 9 points, 1 turnover, 1 block, and 1 steal for the very versatile Keon Moore. Andre Smith, on the other hand, is the one that shoots it deep. It's 2 for 7, 1 for 6 from the three-point line, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds both on the defensive end, 7 points for Andre Smith, 3 assists in 16 minutes. Xavier Cooks, the one I was raving about, has not gotten off the snide really, so maybe he's a little bit young for this potential that I've been talking about, but so far, no points, no shots. 1 rebound on the defensive end, 1 personal foul in 13 minutes. Xavier Cook. Joseph Lopez did a pretty good job for Winthrop. 1 for 1 from the field, 1 rebound on the offensive end. He had 2 points, 2 turnovers in 9 minutes for Joseph Lopez. Duvia Okeke actually had a big impact on this game. He's 3 for 3 from the field. He had 3 rebounds, 6 total points, and 2 blocks, and an imposing presence as we're celebrating beach night here. I'll let you speak to that in just a minute. Derrick Henry came in, was 1 for 4 from the field. That was a 3. Nice bucket there. 3 points in 12 minutes for Derrick Henry. Jared Scott 0 for 1, had 1 assist in 6 minutes. And Josh Davenport only had 1 rebound. That was on the defensive end, and he did have 1 assist and 1 turnover in 6 minutes for Winthrop. PC, Marcus Terry, 0 for 1 from the field, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds both on the defensive end, 2 personal fouls, 2 points, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 13 minutes. Deshaun Murray, the electric Deshaun Murray, 5 for 8 from the field, 1 for 2 from the free throw line, had 5 rebounds, 3 on the offensive end, 11 points, 3 turnovers, 2 steals in 18 minutes. Austin Anderson didn't have a real big impact. He was 0 for 2 from the field, had 1 personal foul and 1 steal in 15 minutes. Will Truss had a very nice first half, 3 for 5 from the field, had 6 rebounds, 5 on the defensive end. He had 6 points in 17 minutes, Will Truss. Jordan Downing not shooting it great yet, kind of off a little bit off his rhythm, 2 for 8 from the field. Does have 1 3-pointer on 4 attempts. 1 rebound on the defensive end, 5 points in 18 minutes. Jordan Downing. Jerron Withers 1 for 1 from the field. He had 2 points in 2 minutes. Devon Bell came in 0 for 1 from the field, 1 personal foul, 1 assist, 1 turnover in 9 minutes. Devon Bell. Ruben Arroyo Felix had 1 real nice block in the first half, and that's all he did in 2 minutes. Will Adams came in, he was 0 for 1, had 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 3 minutes. And Ed Drew also in 3 minutes had 1 rebound. And PC at 40% shooting.
All righty, thank you, Ken Blankenship. As you take a look at the highlights, Jordan Downing, his 3-point field goal there, and then Okeke, so tough on the block for the Eagles. We'll be back after this timeout.
Hi, this is Harold Nichols, head coach of your Presbyterian College Blue Hose. Are you looking for extra money this season? Why don't you do what I did and call Matt Davis State Farm Insurance for a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on your car insurance. Matt Davis State Farm Insurance knows that being there means helping you fans keep more of your money in your pocket. Why not call Matt Davis at State Farm Insurance on South Broad Street in Clinton at 833-5036. That's 833-5036. Like a good neighbor, Matt Davis and State Farm Insurance is there.
We're fighting cancer with caring, with technology, with knowledge. And now, with the Hollings Clinical Trial Network at the Medical University of South Carolina. Together, we're bringing more advanced cancer care close to home. South Regional Healthcare Cancer Center. We bring advanced care closer.
You'll find them inside each huddle, on every sideline, in every classroom, on each campus, from our neighborhoods to the corner office. Student athletes from the Big South Conference, serving in roles they've trained for all their lives. Leaders. The Big South Conference, developing leaders through athletics. Learn more at BigSouthSports.com.
There's an amazing place where vacation memories are made and shared over and over again, where new experiences never disappoint, and where the only thing better than visiting is coming back again. Book your next vacation at visitmyrtlebeach.com and discover amazing values on area accommodations and fun-filled attractions. There's never been a better time to visit Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where spending quality time together has never felt so good.
And it's game on, 4th and 18. Friends rushing the party in under an hour. Supermom's headed for the snack aisle. Ooh, this one's a scramble. It's all come down to this. Look at that air. She's got it. And there's that signature double pour. Crisp chips, crunchy pretzels. This crowd's gone crazy.
We did it, honey. Best party ever.
Yeah, we did it.
Utz, go for the glory.
Passion, pride,
intensity, leadership, teamwork,
memories.
6 days, 11 schools, 20 games, 22 teams.
One goal.
Advance to the dance. Visit MyrtleBeach.com. Big South Basketball Champions. We'll see you in Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach Madness. Buy your tickets today. Go big or go home.
What's special about Fats to me is the fact that we have so much passion. We just take a lot of pride in what we do and deliver to our guests every single day. When it comes to our buildings, when it comes to our food, our ingredients, we have competitive pricing. We offer value. We bring it every day. Why would I go to the competition and play in the minor leagues when I can play in the big leagues at Fats?
From the high fives to family times, the friendly game to the diehards all the way. Whether you're the player on the field, fan in the stand, or the coach that never quits. One thing is for certain, this football season, relax. You're with Founders.
Hey, Scotty.
And we thank Hardee's and all the fine sponsors that make the Big South Network, presented by State Farm, possible and becoming more and more popular. Why? Because of the level of play of this conference, both on the hardwood and on the gridiron. It has been a phenomenal athletic year, talking about 14 and moving into 15 here as part of the Big South Conference.
Absolutely. You know, this is quality basketball. I say it over and over and over. If you're looking for somewhere to spend your entertainment dollars, you cannot get a better deal than Big South basketball. Really quality athletes out here tonight. well-coached teams, Eric, and exciting plays. There were 3 electric plays, only trumped by a beautiful swing by a putter at halftime. You know, that kid's got a future on the tour. But no, being serious, it's really good athletes, good basketball players going at it here tonight. And it looks like this is going to be a close game the whole way. I'd be surprised if either one of these teams walks away from the other one. Good basketball at the Templeton Center tonight.
No doubt about it. What is the difference in this ball game in the second half? What are we going to look? What battles are we going to look for, and what is going to decide the outcome here in the second half?
Well, it'll be how well that PC gets out on shooters, but also got to contain the dribble, especially Keon Moore off the dribble. And there's some others, but Winthrop shoots it deep and they move it around well to get guys open looks. Yet they have presence around the bucket, so it's who will impose their will on the other, because you've got in OKK and a couple others for Winthrop, got a lot of presence around the rim, but also for PC, you got Deshaun Murray. We'll see him impose his will on both ends. It's just who will do it better and more consistently, and also who will take care of the basketball and knock down shots. You know, and I think in transition too, that's kind of going to be kind of key. Let's look at that real quickly if we could, Eric, before we start. Everything, relatively speaking, is even. Points in the paint, Winthrop with 10 and PC with 14. A little bit of an advantage there. Points off of turnovers kind of balance that. 11 for Winthrop and 6 for PC. Second chance points, PC up 6-2 in that category. Winthrop better off the bench, 9-2.
Terry at the left elbow. Downing. Ooh. Little shove by Smith, and the fans not happy with that. A step, and then at the elbow, and then reverses Terry on him.
Can't believe Smith didn't.
Yeah, I would have thought he would
let that one go. Being ultra patient. Don't know that they're going to get a. Well, he had one there, maybe.
Tie up on the ground. Downing was the first one down there, and then a timeout.
Yeah, Winthrop saved the possession with the timeout, but you waste a timeout. I mean, that early in the half, you retain possession with a chance to score points, and they obviously tonight are at a premium, but I don't know if you want to, this early in the half, you want to waste that timeout. I don't know, maybe Coach Kelsey didn't like what he was seeing early in this half anyway. You going to keep it here?
Yeah, we're keeping it here. It is a full timeout from the Winthrop Eagles with 12 seconds on the shot clock. And as you mentioned, it down to 3, and timeouts may be a premium in this one.
Yeah, you know, it's a 3-point game right now, and like I just mentioned, two fairly evenly matched teams, at least in this building so far. And we believe, I don't know, you tell me if you disagree, Eric, I think that this PC team, if they can stay away from further injury, I think they found a pretty good thing in the 5 that are out there and the 2 or 3 that are rotating in. You just got to get solid performance in the backcourt from some of your young guards for PC, and they got to help you score the ball a little bit more. You're not getting a whole bunch of production out of your backcourt, especially when every night every team has scouted the other teams well, so they know they're going to put somebody on Downing, going to put a special emphasis on curtailing Downing and making it tough on him, so other guards have to step up, because right now PC is playing very well in down around the bucket with Deshaun Murray, Will Truss, and company.
Well, you talked about the conference a little bit. I think Coastal Carolina is on top, and who else is there? UNC Asheville?
Yep,
both
UNC,
at 2-0.
Both at 2-0, and then Campbell and High Point, both at, no, I beg your pardon, Campbell at 1-0 and High Point 1-1.
We will take a look at the other matchups going on along with this one. Sometime in this half, nice steal by Downing as they were looking for Lopez, as Downing will push it. Truss, that's a good spot for him, and a good rebound over the shoulder by Keon Moore.
See Austin maybe with an opportunity there to get a pretty good look. as Winthrop was caught out of position a little bit.
Murray trying to post up against Cooks. Nice.
Maybe got away with a push off and a nice finish by Truss.
And one.
Nice the body control as he's absorbing the contact. Might have got away with a little push right before he received the ball. I don't know if the truck has that one or not. OKK back in early for Lopez.
Yeah, that's a much better substitution there for the Eagles. Bringing size. Look at the guns on OKK.
Yeah, OKK is a man. There's no question about that.
Look at you see that those pythons there. Will Truss ties the game at 29.
Shoulders aren't hurting too bad either.
PC, despite the win against the Liberty Flames, was 50% from the line. Most of those misses in the second half. That's a nice look and a nice block by Murray.
Oh,
wow. The outlet, Jordan Downing. He does save it. Good look into Murray. The pump fake, high off the glass. There is Will Truss. That's goaltending.
Absolutely.
So Will Truss getting it done on the last two chips on the block for the Blue Hose.
But Murray, even cricket, boy, does he get up around there, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Boy,
wow.
Boy, he is explosive. He just lost the ball on the way up on that offensive possession, but was clearly had the height and extension to deliver that ball, just got out of his hand. But just the explosion at 6'5" to go up so high on the glass.
Good contest on the outside.
Good job by Austin. Wow, look at that. KK.
Look at Murray put his
body him up. That's
yep,
right.
That's exactly right. Oh, nice move.
Sure was. Slithered in there, didn't he?
Yes, he did. I like the verbiage. Slither for Davenport.
Joshua Davenport. 6'5", 200 out of Cincinnati.
Will Truss again. And the assist by Murray.
And if OKK can't stop you on the block, there ain't a whole bunch of others that's going to stop you on the block. And not in this league anyway.
17 minutes, PC by 2.
Look at Smith's, the velocity on the passes. And all of them really around the perimeter. More too.
That one through OKK's hand.
A bit of a force there.
Will Truss gets a break as Ed Drew comes in for him. The big man from Birmingham with some excellent minutes here to start the second half of play.
Absolutely. Playing very well tonight.
Downing short. Murray was blocked out.
Not in rhythm yet.
All nice behind the back.
Yep, a good job by Marcus Terry to get out there and cut off that lane. Possible driving lane for Keon Moore.
Deep. Austin Anderson runs the floor so well for the Blue Hose. Sets up that half-court offense and a good steal. That was excellent. And look at Downing. And using the forearm as a little bit of a shiver was Keon Moore, but he gets away with it, driving down the lane, and that is I like that. I like that. I was trying to say
wouldn't
that
have shocked me if that got called, but he got away with it because he's such a good player, Eric.
I like the fact that the whistle was swallowed there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You should be able to hold your arm out just as a little shield.
I guess it's just a matter of how much or how far. Huh?
Yes, as long as you don't extend with it.
Right. Off Downing.
Off of his knee.
Jordan Downing very frustrated tonight. Winthrop doing a great job guarding him tonight.
15:31 remaining. Tied at 33.
Brock, don't have a meltdown. Look, I know your patty melt is missing, but this bacon Velveeta patty meltdown is mine. I'd be upset too. Definitely not in the TV. You check the bookcase? Oh, my bad. It was under the napkins. Don't have a meltdown. Have a bacon Velveeta patty meltdown.
The Bacon Velveeta Patty Meltdown with grilled onions and applewood smoked bacon at Hardee's.
There's an amazing place where family vacation memories are made and shared over and over again, where new experiences never disappoint, and where the only thing better than visiting is coming back again. Book your family vacation at visitmyrtlebeach.com and discover amazing values on area accommodations and family-friendly attractions. There's never been a better time to visit Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where family time has never been so much fun.
TheBigSouthSports.com is the source for all of your conference information, news, results, and so much more. Plus video on the Big South Network presented by State Farm. Now, with all streamed video events free and available on your mobile devices. All this and more at BigSouthSports.com. Taking a look at the early first half numbers, field goal percentage, 37.5%. Winthrop Presbyterian shooting at 42.5%.
Now let's see if we notice anything on our hustle stats. And I think you might have said first half, but we are in the second half.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No problem. In the paint, PC leads 20-14. So you see in one of the talking points we had at halftime, who will impose their will at halftime? And so far, PC has closed the gap by doing that. Bench points, Winthrop 11.
Well, let me ask you about
2.
that. This rotation, the last few games, has been so much better for Greg Nybert and the Blue Hose. Why does PC trail in that stat? Consistently.
Well, they're not. Well, because most of their scoring is coming
from the start.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, duh, but still, yeah. I mean, that is the case, because they're not getting a whole bunch of production out of the back court, especially reserves, and in front court as well. But you want to see that. Oh, and the foul.
And that Murray was definitely on OKK's back there.
Yeah, hit him on the arm, I believe. KK went for the dunk.
They brought Will Truss out via the passing, and then he left the defensive block, or left the block open and not defending it, and they were able to get it.
And Winthrop found a good passing alley and got it delivered there, and OKK, the man, finished the deal. See what he does at the free throw line.
And a good stroke. 6'8", 230. He weighs more than that. And narrow at the hip. He looks like a defensive end, just like Will Truss. Only, I'll have to admit,
Will looks excellent, though. Will
yes,
came in here, you know, kind of a big pounder. He's done a great job with his conditioning and his nutrition and all kind of stuff. Murray.
Short really on that one. Davenport.
Yep. Wide open look, missed it. Downing on the defensive glass.
Now Presbyterian, even though there's 14:50, get a good look here, Presbyterian.
Don't let the ball stick. Keep it moving, good. You want to try to create mismatches here. Be patient, but don't get too far in the shot clock. Murray.
Oh, the hook with the left hand. Oh, my goodness. We're seeing a star. We are seeing a star in the conference as a freshman, folks.
Absolutely. 13 on the night and growing.
And that's just an unassisted turnover by Moore.
Unforced error. Just a little bit of a mental lapse there for the normally excellent Keon Moore. Ian Smith with a little bit of a mental wires cross there, I guess.
Both teams at 10 turnovers apiece. Drew tried to force that one, and Davenport with the steal. And Ed Drew on a trip. And let's hope that Davenport's okay. He is grabbing his shoulder, but is up quickly.
Probably get subbed for maybe. Let me see. No, looks like he might stay in the game. Yeah, he will.
Good sportsmanship by PC and Ed Drew to make sure that
Drew
the Eagles okay.
Drew needing to tighten up on those perimeter skills. Be very sure with your passes, definitive post feeds. You know, you can't get slack with that, especially in a one-point game. feel like this thing is going to go down to the wire and be very tight.
It'll be last
so
possession,
can't be
I
giving
believe.
up possessions. Moore.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Pull up Jay off the bounce. You know, knows he can get to the spot he wants and knows he can deliver when he gets there. And does. And one, almost.
He will use the glass.
Good job by Marcus.
Terry used the glass against Lynchburg when he's in front of it. He will throw it off the backboard. And that was a good whistle there as Marcus Terry, the sophomore, to shoot a pair.
Bell checking back in, I guess maybe for Terry, but Jordan Downing might get a breather here. Might be a good point to give him a minute, minute and a half, Eric.
Nice stroke there.
Oh, it's Austin Anderson, okay.
Jared Scott from Lumberton, North Carolina. So now some length on the front line for the Eagles.
And no Murray in the game for PC right now.
Good time to substitute for Murray. You'll bring him back at the 10-minute mark and play him throughout the duration, I would think. Getting extended, Bell doing a good job. Scott trying to take Downing baseline. Good block by Will Truss, and Downing, it's off of his foot, out of bounds to the Eagles.
It's okay.
Good hustle.
Shot clock remains the same. They are going to recycle the shot clock, and that's a good call. I thought they were going to miss that, but Winthrop needing another good defensive possession here. Somebody going to need to make plays to wrestle control of this game.
Good
D by
defense.
Drew.
Yes.
Back in the play.
Smith is open, but he's going to snap it back over to the right side. Back to Smith. Good high post screen by Scott.
This is a great shot. Over a double contest.
And Scott's the one that set that up for him with that nice high post screen.
Yep.
3-point game, Eagles.
There you go. Man,
Deep.
missed another. Drew might have got away with one on the offensive rebound. Not
Think he
much
kinda
of a push.
Put a push off on Scott.
Yeah, just a little. I don't think it was enough. Obviously wasn't enough to call. Watch the patience. Good feed down. Can't do that. Stay
That's
here. Ball stays
BC.
here.
16 seconds on the shot clock.
Okay, Kay.
Media timeout, 11:52. This one, as we said, may go down to the last possession here in Clinton.
We're fighting cancer with caring, with technology, with knowledge. And now, with the Hollings Clinical Trial Network at the Medical University of South Carolina. Together, we're bringing more advanced cancer care close to home. Self Regional Healthcare Cancer Center. We bring advanced care closer.
Let's go! Oh yeah! Reach for the sky. We go!
As you set your financial game plan, we'll be with you every play. Relax. You're with Founders.
Fans, get social with the Big South. Join our always growing network of fans and Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Connect with us through BigSouthSports.com and be part of the discussion now. Follow, watch, like, and share with the Big South Conference.
You want to talk about individual scoring for Winthrop. Let's see, OKK with 9, Smith with 9. Moore leads Winthrop with 13 for PC. They're led by Murray and Truss, both with 13. Nice balance there. The normally explosive Jordan Downing with only 5 on 2 of 11 shooting just has not found his rhythm tonight. Maybe Jordan will come alive late in this game. PC could certainly use it. We'll see what they do to maybe get him off the snide, as he's not even in the game right now. He'll be back soon, though. You bet that.
So Jared Withers, the freshman, in for Downing. Nice feed in to Truss.
Great job by Truss to keeping the ball away from the shot blocking OKK. Very difficult to cover Will Truss in a low block.
And how about Murray with the lead-in bounce pass to the block?
Absolutely. Sit down and feed the post. Look at, oh my goodness.
That's just presence under the bucket.
That's too big and too strong. Jumps too high. Knows what to do with the ball.
I think we found somebody else that can play down there when he's deep, right?
Well, he's a man, isn't he? Good patience by Terry. Good feed to the post by Withers there. Get in there. Scored a bucket. No continuation.
That's NBA.
Oh, all right. Nice bucket by Withers.
Second foul on Xavier Cooks.
I believe I might have gave him that bucket, Eric.
Yeah. Well, you are
Mr.
Mr.
shooting. No, he's shooting in the shooting motion now.
And Cooks with nice hands.
The length of Cooks paying dividends there. He hasn't really scored the ball like he has the last 3 games. He's averaging 15 over the last 3 games against pretty tough competition. That's why I thought he might score the ball here tonight. So far, has not. He may come alive late, just like Downing may come alive late. Need an inside bucket here. You're challenged on the perimeter with your scoring now, your PC.
There's a good look.
Yep.
That's a good look.
Nice. Good job, Austin. That's a big
Created
bucket.
that on his
really
own.
is, yep. Little help from the pick, but that's all right. Good job by Austin. Big bucket there.
That's his first field goal, isn't it?
The team that's on the floor now for PC, like I said, challenged on the perimeter to score the ball. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Just went right around Will.
See how long he is. And Cooks. I think he's going to be a heck of a player.
He's got that basketball body,
Sure
doesn't
does, yeah, and it's just the way he glides, you know. You can tell that he'd be very versatile. He can't guard him, though. Great block.
That was a big-time block by OKK.
Sure was, Eric. You pegged that. Big-time block by OKK. Off the ball. Good possession. Stay there.
Like the look. Still only a 3-point lead.
Good dump down.
Go right back to him.
My. Over the 6'8" Cooks like he's not there. Come on now. We're off the spin.
Yes.
Is that fun to watch or what? Jeez, what a bucket.
Murray with 15, Truss with 15. Remember I said that both of them will complement each other on the front line?
Absolutely.
And they have.
What we look for. They really have. Played well tonight. Helped each other out. D by Bell. Good D by Bell.
There is the travel.
Okay, you finally
got one.
didn't
Yes,
you?
I did. Because he did take that extra little skip after that hop.
I'll meet you in the film room, big guy.
Yeah, that one was.
I'll show you what he was doing. All right.
All right.
Might have got fouled right there when he was.
There was some contact.
Yeah. But PC gets the call nonetheless. That was a big call. Great game. 1-point game with 9 to go. Couldn't ask for too much more than this.
I
like to see him get out and run a little bit, but generally when a game gets tight like this, that kind of limits itself.
Oh, blocking foul on Cook.
It's a tough call.
Even though Murray led into him.
He did. It's a pretty tough call.
And Cook can't believe it.
He's asking, how can I defend him better? It's pretty good defense if you ask me. Oh, he got one. Nice. Oh, great block. And a finish by Murray. Moore with a great block, and Murray is always there, Eric. He's always there near the ball.
We knew he was special.
Oh, my gosh.
When he took it to Okafor.
Tell you what, whoever's responsible for signing him, they need a bonus. kid is super.
Through the hands of Lopez on a telegraph pass.
Deion Johnson getting a little ahead of himself. I thought that was PC ball. Maybe I missed it. They're saying Jordan Downing hit it last?
No, Jordan's saying no, that wasn't me. Let's take a look at that if we can. Maybe we don't have it, but that should be Presbyterian College basketball.
Maybe, I'm not real sure. It happened real quickly. Johnson a little bit quick, and he jacks the three.
The three-point shooting, remember PC defensively was at 40%. Nice look into Murray. Murray posting. Murray and one!
I tell you what, don't go away from that. Get the ball to this kid around the bucket. Good things are happening.
I'll say it again. Reggie Dillard, if he was part of this team, that's why I thought PC was picked a little low.
Yeah,
I
no
thought they
doubt.
could have been a top 3, top 4 conference team. There's the
I tell you
stroke.
what, they play like that with this lineup tonight, and if you get Arroyo going, Will Adams can contribute. Some of these other guards, Withers and all, not so much scoring, but in overall what they're trying to do. And I'm telling you, it's all going to be about these guards. I believe everybody else. I know Murray's going to do his thing. I know Will Truss going to do his thing. Jordan Downing's going to do his thing. You know, these guards come up and play well this year, work hard, continue to work hard. Good D by Austin Anderson.
Yes, and a good board, but losing it was Will Truss.
But I was going to say, this half especially, PC has done a good job of limiting second chance opportunities.
We said PC defending the 3 at 40%.
Yep.
Winthrop shooting the 3 at 23%.
There you go.
There's
And
the
that's-
difference in the ball game.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's why they're up 4. See if they can sustain that. See the good length on the perimeter by Anderson.
Open is Henry. And right when we say that,
Yep.
there goes a 3.
It doesn't take but one more pass, does it? Winthrop doing a good job of being patient and then making that last extra pass, and that important.
Another team that we have seen that passes the ball so well in the half court is Gardner Webb.
Absolutely.
Terry
I got
trying
to put it up there better.
And Murray chasing it down. Terry,
good job.
Saves it for PC.
Good job. There you go, Marcus. Look at Murray. Keep the possession alive, though.
Didn't know that he
realize the
gets
shot clock.
Yeah, he thought that he got a fresh clock.
Better SCA, shot clock awareness.
We have 2 timeouts left on the floor. We'll take this one. It's a 1-point lead for PC.
What's special about Fats to me is the fact that we have so much passion. We just take a lot of pride in what we do and deliver to our guests every single day. When it comes to our buildings, when it comes to our food, our ingredients, we have competitive pricing. We offer value. We bring it every day. Why would I go to the competition and play in the minor leagues when I can play in the big leagues at Fats?
I'm Chip Cooper, and this is Burt Fields. The savings are just a short drive away at Cooper Motor Company in Clinton.
Chrysler and Dodge make the #1 minivan in the country. You can save up to $7,500 on a new one at Cooper Motor Company.
And have you seen the all-new 2013 Dodge Dart? With an impressive 40 miles per gallon and more features than we can cover.
That's why, come take a test drive and get a chance to win $5,000 cash.
That's $5,000. Click, call, or step inside. If you can't trade with Cooper, you just can't trade.
Presbyterian College dance team entertaining a nice crowd. The students are here tonight. Beach night, although very cold for them to dress in their beach attire.
What was it last night? Got down to what, 13 or so here in Carolina?
Yeah, and it was even 8 single digits in Simpsonville.
You know what, Eric? I just gotta say it. That just ain't right.
42% shooting for the Eagles. PC at 42.6.
Yeah, can't get more even than that. Shooting the 3 ball, Winthrop at 26%, and PC a pretty dismal 14% on 1 of 7 shooting. Both teams good from the line. Winthrop perfect, 5 for 5. PC almost perfect at 7 of 8. Points in the paint, PC still a decided advantage, 30-20 off turnovers. Winthrop a decided advantage, 18-8. Second chance, PC 14-7. That's why they hold the 1-point lead primarily. Bench points, Winthrop's bench, huge advantage, 19-2.
The starters for PC on the floor. Winthrop with 3 of their starters on the floor. Davenport and Okeke are the 2 non-starters on the floor. Big skip to Henry.
Jordan Downing recovering.
There's that telegraph no-look pass, and
Truss
and a good
sportsmanship there.
Absolutely, to go help Davenport up. That's a hard foul. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, it was just making a play on the ball.
Not intentional.
But. Yeah, making a play on the ball. Good hard foul from a big, strong cat. Tell you, once again, I've got to commend Will Truss on his discipline here in his college career. He came in, not saying he was fat, but he was, he's a little chunky, a little overweight. He was a football player, had a football body. And now, through, I understand, very good eating, nutrition, and conditioning, and weight room, and jump rope, I'm sure, and all kind of things, he looks super. The rebound by Downing. Will Truss to be commended, no question.
I will say this, Duby Okeke has the best body in the conference as a basketball player. Folks, he's only a freshman.
Stop, Eric.
You are going to see this guy for many years. He's going to be a good one. Davenport, he takes it to Okeke, and he draws the foul from number 0, I believe. And it is charged to him.
Can the rest of our games, can I get a stool over here? Because that referee, the side referee, always sits right in front of me. And being only 6'3", I just can't see over him, Eric. But maybe a nice bar stool or something like that, and I'm jacked up a little bit. Murray, boy, what a load around the bucket he is. I didn't really see the foul on that. Nice delivery by Murray.
Absolutely.
Did you see the foul on that?
Yes, I did.
Did you? Okay.
Got him. Yeah.
I was
not a hard foul.
Just out.
It was just
enough hit his wrist.
Enough to hit the wrist. That's
yep.
exactly right.
Okay. Really nice amount of time Murray takes, a rhythm at the line.
And you know what we forgot to mention, Ken, is that thumb surgery he had, and hence that's why he probably struggled at the line against Liberty.
Didn't even think about it, actually.
And I didn't either.
You're so impressed with everything else he does, you tend to forget about stuff like that. You really do. That's a deep one. Wow.
And knocks it down.
Smith, his range is just really quite incredible. It really is.
29% now, 7 out of 24. That's still good defense, Presbyterian.
Some patience by Truss.
Nice give back to him, but then losing it. You got to squeeze the basketball. Moore will pull up over Downing.
A little bit fortunate. Look at that rebound. You kidding me?
Remember that one he pulled down against the Flames.
I'm Tarzan, everybody else is Jane. Nice, but Austin couldn't deliver it right.
Okeke altered it.
Yep, sure did. Fear factor. Oh. You got Truss on that?
Oh, they got Downing.
I'm not so sure. Watch this. I think he was looking right at Truss. Yeah, he did. You're right. No, Terry.
Marcus Terry came in there.
I'd have to see that one again.
Yeah.
Number 10, Keon Moore.
Important free throws here.
Boy, how good is Andre Smith? Come on, man. Seriously. Boy, he knows how to play the game. Benny and Moore, how good is he? Let's look at those numbers right now. Moore got 13, Smith with 12. Great balance scoring.
Yeah, KK with 11.
Yeah.
And then you have Henry with 8.
Yep, exactly.
Moore to give his team a 3-point lead. This is after PC recaptured it by 2. So 5 unanswered points, or a 5-0 run here, Winthrop. And at the 5-12 mark, an important series, half-court series for PC. And a couple of turnovers the last time, but then Ed Drew able to tie it up. Yep. Jump ball to the Eagles.
Thought they had the last possession. Maybe I missed one. Guess it changed maybe at halftime. Is that what it was?
Now are they calling what are they doing?
Wet floor. Need to wipe it up. Bringing a manager out. He's Johnny on the spot.
Did we alternate the possession last time?
Jordan really struggling. Jordan Downing struggling tonight to get into a rhythm. It's never too late for him to come on though.
The alternating possession did not switch. They kept that on from the first half when it pointed that way, I think.
You may be right.
I think I am.
I don't know if there's been another tie.
There hasn't been.
Have to look into that.
Yeah, we'll look at that as we revisit the Big South Network presented by State Farm, the video. I think we missed one there.
I think you're on to something, Dr. Frankenstein. Could be more.
Short.
Yep.
The Henry just, sometimes it goes right to you, but then the turnover.
From behind.
That would have been a big bucket if Winthrop could have converted.
Yep.
Bell out of control. We've had 2 turnovers. PC the last 2 trips down.
Need a good trip here. Winthrop needs a good look at the basket.
12 seconds on the shot clock.
There we go.
There you go.
As
you mentioned it.
They did a good enough job on Murray where he didn't think he could rise up, so he wisely passed it out, and then a nice trip that time by Jordan Downing. It's nice to see. 1-point game, Eric.
You heard the numbers.
Bucket. Yeah, big bucket, sure was.
Nice crossover by Smith.
Good D nonetheless by Bell. That
How
was a
many
nice
rebounds?
For Murray.
11.
Too hard by Bell. Good. Look at Murray. And one. Look at the explosion.
And PC recaptures the lead by 1.
I'm telling you, he's the very first person I call when I'm going to play.
Pat Kelsey wants a timeout. We'll make it a media timeout. As we mentioned, it could be the last possession when we return.
Hello, beautiful. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hi, Anthony. How much does my discount double check save me?
About $150.
Done.
I don't have State Farm, but insurance, find me money.
I got you $1. Oh, you almost had it. You're gonna be quicker than that.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. There to help you with unexpected savings. That's getting to a better state.
See your local State Farm agent to help you with unexpected savings.
We welcome you back as Moore, with the Eagles trailing by 1. The backcourt for the Eagles shoots the ball so well. Smith, he feels like he's under pressure. And a big rebound, Murray. Wow.
And Bell would go, he might have lost that. That was really maybe not. I thought that could have been a double dribble.
Patience Presbyterian going to run Greg Nybert's half-court offense here.
Oh, and one. Get in there. Oh, good job by Jordan staying with the game.
And with that whistle, Ken Blankenship, number 3, you see him right there. Deshaun Murray is our Hardy's star player of the game. Deshaun Murray, our Hardy's star player of the game.
Well,
congratulations to that freshman.
Eric, he's just got 24 and 13 rebounds, and we still got 2 minutes of change. And not only does he have 13 rebounds, about 10 of them are of the Ultraman variety. You know, if OKK on the other side wasn't so impressive, Murray's feats out here tonight would look even more astounding. Really are. He is, I'm telling you, he is as dominant a player at 6'5" as I've ever seen, really.
We are going to see OKK and Murray battle for 3 more years.
Oh,
even though OKK is a true post and Murray is a 3-4, they are going to battle for a few years to come, and it's going to be some good contest.
I mean, it's kind of a throwback to the old school, you know, because you don't see guys at 6'5" do work around the bucket, you know.
Since
this
Charles
day,
Barkley.
You really not this day and time. It's just, and this guy is out. Now look, this is not the NBA, but this is D1 college basketball, and it's just, I'm telling you, this kid is just so explosive. He gets off the floor, he plays with 2 hands, he jumps off 2 feet, plays under control, and just dominates the paint at 6'5". It's uncanny.
This is a team that defeated Clemson.
Yeah.
The Clemson Tigers are a team that almost beat Louisville.
Yeah, played with Louisville well last night.
Yeah, and so I'm trying. I know that
A equals B, B equals C.
Right, yeah, I know, but there's talent.
Oh,
on this team.
absolutely. There's talent in this league.
Yes.
Really is. It's excellent basketball. I don't need to sell it anymore. The pictures are selling themselves. I mean, but look at what Deshaun Murray is doing. You know, this is not a guy that's jumping out of control like that. He is just jumping people.
At the line, number 21, Jordan Downing.
And Downing getting going late here. And another thing that Murray brings to the table, everybody feeds off of him.
73% shooter. Rattles that one in.
Jordan Downing is only shooting 73% from the line this year.
Remember that trip down to Louisiana.
Yeah,
he did not shoot
that's
well
right.
from the line down there. And he's
Jordan
climbing
Downing,
it back up.
Jordan Downing is a 90+% free throw shooter if I've ever seen one. Just went through a bad stretch, and that will climb to at least the mid-80s before the end of the year, I would think. That bucket.
Yeah, 2 buckets,
Cooked.
2 field goals, both coming in the second half from the native from down under Australia.
Nice bucket. Slithered. That was our second slither of the night. Yeah,
that's right. Still a lot of basketball to be played here. Every trip is a premium. And right when we say that, that one a turnover, which now gives advantage Winthrop.
It's a selfless play, but it's not a real smart play. That ball's delivered. You got to know he's there. Can't be in traffic. It's a high-risk play at a bad time. So you get a little of the downside by Murray. Got a little hurry in the clutch, but see if he can make up for it. Without overcompensating, I might add. Somebody's got to guard that.
It's the first time I've seen Cook, so I don't know if he has that 12 to 15-foot jumper.
I saw him shooting the ball in warm-ups. It looked pretty good. Oh, jeez. Somebody got lost.
And the rafters.
Somebody got lost, and then the
stay
wrong
intact.
man got a hold of that. You know? Oh, my. He knew what he was going to do with it. That's a 111 left to go.
So Greg Nybert going to draw up a play here at the 111 mark that will give Presbyterian College the lead. Austin Anderson will return to handle the point guard duties as he checks in.
The ball must get into Deshaun Murray's hands. You got to play through him right here. You know.
Well, you do have other options.
You've got Truss down on the block. There's no question. And you want Jordan Downing to be a part of this mix.
Right.
If you have to run your offense so that you get Jordan on the side of Murray and or Downey. I like the ball in Murray's hands here. The play off of him or through him, if you will. He's just been too good around the block, and you know he can score, he can get fouled, or both. Real good chance that you get a 3-point opportunity the old way. And so I'd be surprised if he doesn't get it here. Now, hey, if Truss is in the game, which I think he is, that's an excellent option to go to as well. Let's talk about some numbers for PC. Murray with 24 and 13, and Truss with 15 and 9. Pretty good day's work at the office for those two guys. What else you got?
Well, I'm just looking at some of the games, you know, that Winthrop has played. You know, they split a pair with Savannah State. We said they've beaten Clemson. You know, they lost by 20 to Maryland. Maryland ranked 21st at the time. So they played some excellent basketball. A lot better than that 6-7 mark. That's the point I was trying to make.
Absolutely.
Presbyterian at 5-10, but more importantly, trying to go 2-1 in this early part of conference play. Murray, you said it.
Had him up.
Downing.
Oh, that's well done if it goes. Oh.
In and out, that was a good look.
Sure was. Tough miss. It's okay. Get a good defensive stop here.
You don't have to foul.
No, absolutely not. Plenty of time left.
Timeout by Pat Kelsey with 27 seconds on the game clock. I mean, on the shot clock, and 46.4 on the game clock. So you don't need to foul here.
No, absolutely not. Just play tough defense. Plenty of time. A lot of differential in the shot clock. So that's not even in question. You just want to play tough D here. Get a hard contest and no second chances. They knock down a shot, they just knock down a shot. You just play it tough.
Will they look for a three, though? Or will they look down low to a KK on the block? Because a field goal down on the block will give them a three-point lead.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, OKK doesn't have any special skills down there. They'll just run their stuff, you know, their zone offense against that zone, and they'll try to get a good look at whether it's a three or a two.
So if they have an open look, they'll take it.
Absolutely, within the flow of their offense. Yeah, and if OKK, if they find him like they did last time, you know, you got the sure two, of course, because I don't ever see him being on that highlight film where you miss a dunk, you know.
Yeah, right.
He puts about half his body in there with the ball.
Boy, that last one was thunderous.
Oh, my goodness.
Both teams shooting from the free throw line, excellent. 8 of 9 for Winthrop, 11 of 12 for Presbyterian. Behind the arc, Winthrop 7 of 25 for 28%. PC 1 of 7 for 14%. So the difference between those are big. And let's see how Kelsey will attack the PC zone with 46.4 seconds remaining here at the Templeton Center and 27 seconds remaining on the Eagles shot clock. Fouls. 7 fouls on Winthrop, only 4 for Presbyterian. So that'll be a factor. More on that in a moment.
Absolutely.
If PC's forced to foul. But right now they don't need to. They're spreading the floor. He will shoot it from that deep.
He sure will.
You got to contest.
No mistake about it.
And he will.
Oh, no, KK missed the tip. It was right at the bucket.
Last possession. Did we not tell you that this could come down to the last possession? And there it is, the timeout. Greg Nybert with 13.2.
Drama
How
in the
about
Templeton Center.
Only fitting.
Yeah, you had that feeling, didn't you, early?
Yeah, we did. Only fitting that this game comes down to this.
And you know what it speaks to, Eric? The improvement in this PC program, this PC team, by getting Murray back. And we don't want to, I know it sounds like we're beating a dead horse or overusing that name, but he is that important to this program, especially on a night when Jordan Downing is struggling a little bit. You know, Murray has come up very large.
And how about Will Truss with another double-double, 15
Mr. Reliable,
and 10.
Mr. Reliable, absolutely. And as you mentioned earlier, and we've said this a couple of times, they are really helping each other around the bucket. They carve out space for each other.
1 timeout remaining for Kelsey. Does he call it once he sees how PC lines up?
Yeah, he could.
Or does he save it in case he gets a rebound and try to set it?
Yeah, I think if you've got one, you know. Let's see who gets a good look and makes a play, make a bucket. Here we go. I might have to get up out of my seat, big man, to get an angle on the view.
And Austin Anderson, so reliable to handle the point.
Downing short. Look at Murray.
And Murray goes up.
Oh, they called a violation that the ball hit the shot clock. No. Well, yeah, they did. I don't know what he's calling, actually. I think he's saying change the clock to 4.1. There we go.
Now, here's the problem. PC only has 4 fouls. Ken Blankenship, and only 4.1 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
If they don't get a steal, they can't foul enough to get the ball back.
Exactly. There's not enough time left on the clock. Just a very unfortunate bounce off the long
Let
jumper.
us replay that, Truck, if we can. That last possession. This is the entire basketball game. This last possession, PC's half-court set. Let's take a look at that and see what actually unfolded and what the call was.
Yep, the ref said the ball hit off of the shot clock. So here it is. Jordan Downing pulls up just inside the 3.
It did graze it.
I believe it did. I believe it did.
It did
You
graze
know what
it.
I say about that?
That should be
move the
part of
shot clock or allow it. You know, move it. I mean, I know you can't do it now, but I mean that is just so very unfortunate.
But if it comes off the rim, it should be live, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, It's just a bad place to have a shot clock, I guess.
Unfortunately.
Maybe spilt milk or something. I don't know. PC needs a steal here, some kind of turnover.
Yeah, because they don't have enough fouls.
Yep.
So they need a steal, a steal in a big-time hurry.
Keon Moore did it.
And there's one of them. That takes it to 5. And again, you have to go after the steal.
2 seconds almost went off on that, a second
and that's
half.
when sometimes when you don't have enough fouls, and even though you applaud good defense without fouling, sometimes that can hurt you because you can't get the ball back.
Cannot allow any space here. Somehow have to stay draped on players. See what they do with this pick.
And a good quick foul there. Yep.
Still one more before the bonus, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, team 6.
So you have one more foul here.
And you can't allow any space. Once again, if somebody breaks free, that's the game.
Somebody could break free, and I think we're going to see that. And that's what Pat Kelsey probably is going to draw up, Ken Blankenship. He said, okay, enough of this inbounding in the backcourt and we're getting hacked. Let somebody down long, because even a long pass, if it's stolen, you're still way down here.
Exactly. So it's like a punt almost.
Exactly. Or throw it deep, using the football analogy. You throw it deep on 3rd down, because if it gets intercepted, then it's
good as a punt.
So expect the Eagles to go long with the basketball here, I would think.
That would be maybe option A. Or you want to just get it in. It's all about the possession. But if you can, without risking a turnover, but on the other hand, if you try to go deep, even if they do catch it, if you're PC and you intercept the long pass, if you're good enough and you make those rapid passes up court, you could still get a pretty decent look down here back at this end.
Somebody is going to release.
There he goes, Keon Moore. They covered it well. Jordan Downing. Moore does a great job.
And that's the ball game.
Of getting his hand on the ball and saving that possession, because Downing had it in his possession. It was a clean play, I thought, though. Tough call, tough night, tough ending for PC.
The shot clock could have been the enemy of Presbyterian College. Not the time on the shot clock, but the shot clock itself.
Jeez, tough way to lose. Good game, though.
Absolutely.
Really
57 to 56.
Absolutely.
Couple of things in this game. Deshaun Murray, definitely a player. And also Duby Okeke is going to be an excellent player for sure. Coach Greg Nybert, I know that this one hurts a little bit because of the 1-point loss, but your team, you couldn't have asked for any better defensive performance. And it's just unfortunate that the shot clock played a part at the end of the game.
Yeah, it did. And but we really, lost the game kind of in the first half. we didn't do our thing down there. We could have had 35 points. You know, we got some stops. We had 7 turnovers in the first half. We did much better. We had that lead and just let it get away from us a little bit. We're into 1-1. We said we want to drive the ball, and you know, it was a heck of a Big South game, but I think we could have won it a little bit more. You know, they had a lot of points off our turnovers, which were big, and you know, kind of unforced turnovers too. Unforced turnovers in a game that, you know, we wanted to hold them to 56 points. Our goal was to hold them to 56 points. But we should have scored 65, 65
right,
points.
no doubt.
That was what was frustrating about that.
And you take a look at the numbers there.
Yeah, we got 15 turnovers to 3. That was the difference in the game. My goodness, I didn't even think it was that bad. 15 turnovers to 11, but 3 assists. Did 3 assists. I mean, we got, you know, that's a crusher. That's a crusher right there. All right, and we just can't have that many turnovers. We can't have that many turnovers. We didn't do our thing. We didn't do our thing. But hey. This team went to the championship game last year in the tournament.
That's right.
They beat Clemson. I mean, our guys are playing well. We should. What's neat about us is we feel like we should have won the game, and that feeling is awesome. You know, who would have thought a week ago we'd be expecting to win this game, and that we're disappointed because we didn't win the game in a really tough and hard-nosed game.
And I need to let you know this: Deshaun Murray, our Hardy Star player of the game.
Yeah.
But we talked on your TV show about how him and Will Truss complement each other.
They sure did.
Both of them in double-double.
They sure did. We just didn't find anybody else that could help them. You know, Jordan had a tough time shooting, but we played good enough defense. They shot 41%, 26 from the 3. They're 7 for 26. They got 8 offensive rebounds, but us having 15 turnovers and 3 assists was really tough, really tough. We didn't do the system here tonight, you know, but I'm still going to stay, defense here. We could have held them to one less basket, but we can't have 15 turnovers and 3 assists.
Did you like the crowd tonight?
Oh, I love the crowd. You did a heck of a job each night. I couldn't thank the students enough. You know, it was an awesome atmosphere for this young basketball team to play in a Big South. That was a Big South, game, and we got to play better on offense. You know, I don't even like to say that, but really our offense, hurt us tonight.
But you like where the defense is?
I love the defense. I love the defense.
Okay.
The 2-3 zone, we were flying out there. It's a great 3-point shooting team. They defended the 3, We just let them get a couple drives because they spread us out so much.
Right.
But we should have had 65, 70 points. We should have 65, 70 points.
Greg Nybert, thank you for joining
you guys.
us.
Did an awesome job.
And we will see you.
Great job on the crowd.
All righty.
Thank you, Ken.
Thank you. All righty. We appreciate Greg Nybert joining us here. And Ken Blankenship, your final thoughts as we close it out here from Clinton.
Just a tough way to lose a basketball game on a bad bounce off of the rim from your best shooter who struggled all night. Kind of got it going late, but just couldn't get a good break or a good bounce down there at the end. And just a tough way to lose in your own building. But a very, very entertaining game, very competitive game. Great job. It wasn't because of lack of desire or
lack of defense,
or getting after it, because all these guys kind of laid it on the line out here tonight and really played hard. So you got it. You cannot fault the effort, but those breaks will come your way. You keep working hard. PC really, really heading in the right direction. 2 excellent basketball teams out here tonight. Somebody had to win, somebody had to lose, and they got us in our building tonight.
But Murray and OKK delivered. Both of them brought the show.
What a huge showing tonight by Deshaun Murray. OKK was equally impressive for Winthrop, and just an excellent effort here by Deshaun Murray tonight. And as we see him game after game, night after night, what he can do on a basketball court is really electrifying, Eric, and it's just so fun to watch. And once we get some consistency out of the backcourt, especially contributing to scoring the basketball, you're going to see more wins out of this program. And I'm telling you, this thing has already really started to turn around.
And it really only matters what you do down at the beach.
Absolutely.
Really, if you want
That's exactly right. That's a great point. There's like 4 seasons. The first one is your conditioning and your preseason. Then you get your regular season. Then you get your conference season, and then you get the only one that really counts. And for this conference, it's what you do down in Conway. We call it Myrtle Beach, and it is. But right there, specifically on on the campus of Coastal Carolina University. And maybe this team gels right at the right time because they've got a lot of good players and a lot of things to work with, a lot of exciting potential in this program on both ends of the floor. So fun basketball, PC, Big South.
All righty, fun calling the game with you, Ken
Absolutely,
Blankenship.
always a pleasure. My pleasure, Eric.
All righty, great job as always. 57-56. PC loses in a heartbreaker, but look out.
Yeah.
This team's going to get some wins
Absolutely.
in conference play.
Get on the road Saturday, right?
That's right.
That's
Yeah,
right.
we
That's
forgot
right.
we forgot to mention that. And we've got Battle Highlanders, Radford.
Absolutely.
You'll join us on the radio for that one?
You know that. I'm here to the end.
And that's
Yep,
Saturday.
that's it. That's
So
it.
till then, have a great night and a great weekend, everybody.
Good night.